Hey everybody, it's Mauler, and I'd like to welcome you into Civil War, the lost city of Thinis. I don't know who lost it. It's not going to be me this mission. I'm not going to lose it. There is a temple complex that we cannot lose. There is a mansion that we cannot lose. We need 4,500 people, 10 common residences, culture rating of 25, which is pretty low, prosperity of 35, which is low, and a kingdom of 90, which is high. So kind of typical military mission shenanigans. It's a pretty nice looking map. We got some rubble to deal with and a pretty crappy housing block that I think we're going to keep. That's the temple complex and the mansion that we have to keep. The houses, the only good thing I can say about them is there's people in them, and we'll use those people here in the early game. We have ore, and I believe it's for gold in this mission. Yep, it is. So that's kind of nice, although it is a little bit of an awkward spot across the river. We can do clay. Maybe we can do pretty much everything else. Well, not everything else. In terms of farming, we can do chickpeas, and we can do barley, which is good because we can brew beer. Maybe we can sell it. And game meat is our other source of food on this map. We know Osiris is our patron god, but we also have Ra in the game and Ptah, so we might do some Ptah shenanigans. We do shields. Since we have game meat, we probably have hides this game. We can actually make some. So these are the two cities that are fighting each other for control. That's the Civil War cities. We are allied with Menefer. They'll buy barley and beer, jewelry. They're a pretty expensive water route though, so we'll have to see. These are the bad guys. They don't buy anything. They don't sell much that we want. We're just going to say boo and move on from them. Kuman buys pottery, which we can make by ourselves. Saudi buys chickpeas. Wasset sells copper. So we're probably going to want them since it is a military mission. Nice cheap land route. And Necken sells some stuff and buys some stuff. Dunkel Oasis will buy pottery as well, and they'll buy beer. So I think we're going to start with the pottery opening. So we'll bring in clay to start off with. Now we don't have to dig our own for a while. And we'll sell over 100 because we have Ptah in the game, and we would like a yard of pottery if we can get it. And let's set up our gold mines. I'm not going to get a lot. Yeah, 5. 5 is not a lot. Seems kind of a shame to set up everything that we're going to set up here. Going to start off with a single water supply and see if we can do something interesting. There, we got some ground cleared. We'll get our palace down. Kind of in between the two arms of the gold mines. And I'm going to put a medium senator block here. We do need a fairly sizable population, so I'm going to need some big blocks. And I think I'll do a mini over here. Because there isn't really room to shoot one of these blocks down, and kind of like them. So that water carrier will come up and around and go up and around, I hope. I put it closer to the medium senator block because he's got a little bit of a longer way to go. And we'll protect these gold mines from falling down. I should go both ways. Want to make sure nobody gets diseased. And we have the palace up. We might as well start taxing people right off the bat. Pay for that expensive palace. Then we'll get down the feeder houses that we want first. Supply the mines in the palace and the blocks. get down the ferries. But we're gonna keep them separate. We're gonna just give them a road so I don't have to look at the no road message if I ever look at them again. And I'll just clear off the rubble. I don't want the towers because they're going to want to find employees and there won't be any way for them to do it. And get rid of the potential for silly walks. And we'll put down the things that this block needs. And we'll tax them too. I'm going to do my formula of just dropping it by 1 and raising wages by 1, and we'll try to keep people happy. We'll put down those potters. That's 7 of them, and that should handle the exports. We'll have 1 for clay and 1 for pottery. And I'm gonna shoot the road up here and get down a festival square because we're gonna want to start buttering Ptah up right off the bat. And when we've got them sufficiently buttered up, we'll butter up raw. A little more expensive than they usually are because there's over 500 people in town. We'll set up our dock block. We'll put a mini over on it as well. We don't want it to burn down or fall down. We'll get our tax collector in. Our supply. And of course the physician. And we want to get started on the military right away. And 3 weaponsmiths will handle a recruiter's demand for soldiers. And we want them academy trained. I'm just going to accept copper here. I'm going to accept wood here too because I'm going to build a navy. Don't know if we're going to need it, but military missions, if you can build something, you should build it. And this island here should be perfect for putting our navy on. And I think I figured out how to squeeze 6 transports and 6 warships on here, and I'll employ it with a mini. And of course we'll give it the basics. I want to say thanks to everybody who's been watching and commenting and liking my videos while I've taken over a month off. It's crazy, but everybody's been fantastic, and I just want to give a thank you for all the support. Okay, and we'll get down our first fort. Put down 1 of each. And we're into our reserve fund, 3,500 right now. It's not horrible. Get the rest of our housing down. Let's get a loop here, I guess. Get rid of that. Didn't think this far ahead, but we are going to need to get a hunting area and a shield making area. And we'll feed these guys right off the bat. And we'll want the warehouse for the shields. And make sure it doesn't burn down. And I think we'll try 1 for 1 with the hunting lodges. Just gonna move this. Don't know why. It was perfectly good where it was, but I don't know. Just like things to be in the loop, I guess. I'm never in the loop. We'll get some Ptah temples there. We'll get a raw temple down here. Get our housing. Not quite as many down here in the mini loops. We'll get another raw temple over here in the navy area. We'll just bump up the speed and go live. Do our last little bit of cleanup. People are heading up there. So we're going to focus on hygiene. That will funnel all employment to the water supplies, and the water carriers will make an appearance. So I'm a little worried that that one guy didn't get all the way around. I've put down some plaza to upgrade it so 2 can come out at a time, and I think it increases their walk. Let's see if this guy gets around. He is. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll go off of hygiene focus. We are quite a bit in the hole here, so hopefully those gold mines start producing quick. We've got pottery set up as well, so hopefully we make and sell some pots fast. Just gonna go on production focus just to make sure that those things happen as quick as possible, and we'll have another festival to Ptah. And there's some gold coming down. And because we're so much in debt, I think I'm going to shut copper off here. Just build archers for a little while. And our pottery will be in the yard soon, and hopefully we get a blessing from Ptah after we get a pottery in the yard and get a full yard. There's our next festival is off. Pottery is starting to show up. There's a trader coming. So we'll get our second load of clay. Looks like some silly walks are happening. And it looks like we didn't have pottery in the yard soon enough for that other trader to notice. Hey, we get a blessing. Oh no. We got dirt. We got a yard of dirt. Thank you, Ptah. That was a lot of work for dirt. But at least we're going to sell some pottery now. We don't have to buy clay for a while, so I guess that helps. Okay, so that's a lot more reasonable in terms of debt. I try to bring a little bit more copper in. Military missions, you have to work pretty fast. So we're going to have farmland here in a few minutes, so I'm going to start work on another medium senator block and a bunch of barley fields, and we'll start making and selling barley and beer. So we need work camps to go out on the fields. I don't think I left enough room here. Yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna just move this down. Maybe to there. So now I've got room for a medium senator block there. Probably got room for a large one if I want. We'll just stick with a medium. We won't finish it. We'll just get some housing down here. I am in a lot of debt, so I'm gonna just keep this as bare bones as possible. Get some employment for these little work camps and keep things from burning down and keep people from getting disease. I don't think we're gonna even put a water supply down. And hey, there is all of the fields. Except barley in these ones. Don't want to leave anything on the fields. And I'm gonna have to shut copper off. That was very expensive, putting down the barley farms. Oh, what the heck, I'll turn it back on. We've got a lot of unemployment. And everybody likes us. We brought in almost enough taxes to pay for that palace. And we are kind of in the whole imports versus export, but we're bringing in a lot of copper and we don't really have an economy set up. There isn't much interesting on here except the unemployment notification. We've got our floods coming in July. We'll need to get the breweries done before then. And we've got 6 of each. We've got 4 shields. So not quite enough to give to the army. So 1 to 1 is probably not the number of shield makers versus hunting lodges. Let's get those breweries down. They're 98 each. I'm gonna shut copper off again. Cannot make up my mind about copper. We need a dock to sell the beer. It's our only dock, so I'm just gonna put it on accept all. And we'll get down a storage yard for accepting the beer. I think 10 should be good. Just going to get rid of this and make a little industry storage area over here. just keep it short for now so that the firehouse and the architect will find it. We'll make a loop later. Okay, and here's the warehouse that is going to get that beer and bring it down to the dock area where we can sell it. And sure, we're doing a little bit better for money now. So let's bring some more copper in. Let's open an effer. And we're going to export barley and beer. And we'll also get a warehouse to bring the excess barley over, so we can sell it too. Hey, Ptah. It's been a while since you gave me something. Let's also get down some jewelers, in case Ptah gives us a blessing that will let us fill these guys up. And then we can sell some jewelry too. Give a storage yard for it. We'll sell over 100, so there's always a crate of jewelry in a yard for Ptah to notice. Two things have to happen there. He has to give us gems, because we can't afford them. And then he has to give us jewelry. It might work. At least we've got these guys going. So we'll have some beer to sell before too long. And then hopefully we'll have some more money to play with and we can start working on that military. Which I think I should shut the copper off for, because we're at 3,900 in the hole already again. 2 months. They want us to send troops. Oh, this could be one of those things where no matter what you send, they all get murdered. But we'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll get some kingdom rating out of the deal. So that's all my archers and 6 shield-equipped soldiers. We'll send them to Necken. Good luck, but I'm not holding out a lot of hope for you. 2 months is like no notice as well. Watch me get attacked and have nobody here to defend me. Defeated. Yeah, they were defeated. Wiped out to a man. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't have sent them. But who knows, the 90 kingdom rating, we might have taken a kingdom rating hit, and... Okay, I really need copper. Now that I have no army. Necken has fallen. Yes, I know. I thought that was telling me troops were coming to fight me. I was having a panic attack. Okay, Ptah, we really need some money. Should maybe start buttering raw up. December report, we have no army. We are bringing in a bit of taxes, nowhere near covering wages, but at least the palace is paid off. We're mining gold. Nothing interesting here except for some thefts. Oh, I guess we should get the police stations down, so I don't need to lose money to theft. Didn't get any crime notification though. Don't steal my money. I don't have a lot of it. So that is the end of year 2 coming up. Still no attacks on us. We had to send troops away to get murdered. I feel bad. We need some workers, but we're not doing too bad on that. Hey, we got some more stuff. Oh. we got more dirt. Ta! You could have gave us jewelry, you could have gave us pottery, but you gave us dirt. I gotta get rid of that clay warehouse, because I do not want any more dirt. So let's set up our pottery industry with our own clay pits and remove that temptation from Ptah in the future to give us mud. We'll even give him a temple. Give these guys water. We're gonna need external fire and architect protection here now, since we're gonna close off this block. And we'll finish off this loop. Oh, this is going to look pretty. We'll get some clay pits down here if we can't get enough. Going to bring that clay over here. Might as well use what we've got. We'll get 8 potters down. Let's trade places here. 'Cause I want 6. We don't have a lot of farms to do down here, so I'll just maybe keep the one work camp. So there's some chickpeas. Let's get a place for some chickpeas to go down. Changed my mind about the clay because I don't want Ptah filling up that clay yard while we're waiting. We're just gonna let that other clay burn. And we'll accept the chickpeas here. And we'll feed these guys chickpeas. Get down the rest of our housing. And let's tidy this up. And we'll shut off copper again, since we are so in the hole now. That was an expensive little way to avoid getting more free clay. Got some unemployment. And we got some copper. Okay, Ptah. No more clay. We still need gems from you, too. Might as well get the weavers down, so if he gives us gemstones, he can also give us linen. I can't sell it, but I need it for the housing. So if I can get free linen, I will do it, because that's an expensive import. Hey! It worked. So everybody is busy making me linen and jewelry. Gonna start bringing copper in again. Ra is so pumped about us. We've got a little bit of an army. And we got some... Oh, we got beer from the bad guys.
This city has a monopoly on my heart.
This city is fantastic.
I'm not sorry to live here.
I'd rather live here than anywhere else.
There is no better place upon this earth.
I judge this city to be the best.
This city is unrivaled in all Egypt.
The only place better than this city is the Field of Reeds.
Well, the people who live here are giving me a lot of likes and comments. It would be great if you did the same. Maybe hit the subscribe button. Well, here comes the harvest. Might as well get everything into the granary. Okay, so we've got some goods. Get a full yard of pottery from Ptah. That'll accelerate our pottery sales. We'll get our first warship down. Might as well get 2. We'll see if 2 to 1 is a better ratio for the shields. See if we can get some more hides up here. A little bit more food, since we're feeding that other block now too. Taxes are doing better, but only half what wages are. But our housing is pretty low level. We're starting to sell a lot more than we bring in. We're doing not bad on mining. Actually made some money. Nothing really interesting on the Chief Overseer report. We lost Kerma. I don't think we ever had them open. What we really need to do is to get this done. I'm gonna get rid of this and this because I don't want silly walks. The cart pushers have to come around when we start bringing goods over here. But I will put the wall back just so it doesn't look bad. Get a storage area. And a new place for the hunting. We're going to put a large senator block here, but I'm going to make the entrance a little longer so we can get a water supply to it. Block it off. Room for, I guess, another house. We'll get our feeder houses down. Got people in the way. We're good there. And we'll get a bazaar. Didn't know if keeping that granary was going to work, but I thought I would give it a try before I deleted all that food. We'll get Ptah in, and we'll get Ra in. Well, there's people in the way. The rest of our housing down. Except a spot where a person is in the way. Now, I guess a road is in the way of my third storage unit, so maybe we'll do this as an open loop instead of a closed one. We need services here, so we'll hide them in some places where we've got room for a 1x1. They should get all of that, I think. Yeah, we got room for 3 storage yards there now. And we'll replace our hunting lodges. I think half a yard of game meat should be good. Get that house down, that we moved the people. Get our services down. Didn't let them move far enough. We'll just... Oh, we got a corrupt tile. I'll just put it there. I'll just put the dentist there. The corrupt tile can be where we would normally stick a shrine. Hopefully there are no other ones. And we'll get crime coverage. We'll start to bring papyrus over here in that storage yard too. And then we need pottery and beer over here. That'll come from the agriculture area. And we might as well buy it right off the bat. And give them some entertainment too. That'll take the houses up pretty high. And we'll need 2 foods over here for when we do manners. So I think I'm going to rejig this so that, because I've got so much game meat, I think, coming. I'll use chickpeas as a second food down there. We don't need quite so much of that, so I'll get some barley farms down in their place. And we'll have this be the bazaar that does the chickpeas and the jewelry and the linen. And yeah, I don't think 2-to-1 is the ratio either. I'm gonna go 4-to-1. See if that helps. So if I do 2 down here, that means I'm gonna need 8. And we got something from Ptah. We got a whole bunch of jewelry. That is awesome. That'll be great for our manners. So we might as well start bringing it over here too. We'll bring linen over here as well. And we might as well use the other half of the storage yard for shields. So we'll get a quarter yard here. That'll be 800. And we always want to keep 100 at the other end. So I'm gonna sell over 900. You see those cart pushers really starting to make their rounds around the dunes up top. So I guess if I'm giving them beer, they need a courthouse and not a police station. And we'll get down the other 6. And we'll put down those 2 shield makers. We'll have 2 areas working efficiently to get us shields for our army. Speaking of our army, let's get down another port since we're filling up. And our ships are built. We're close to another harvest. And that'll get our second food down to the main large senator block. And I forgot to switch this over to K-meat. So let's get our desirability up here for when we can start doing our push to manners. So we're going to have a whole lot of unemployment here soon. The only way we're going to handle that is by evolving some manners and taking some people out of the workforce. I want to be careful not to decorate myself too far into debt. He's not getting hides. Oh, he's got all the hides right now, but we should catch up. It should balance out. And let's get a festival off. And people keep getting in the way of my decorating. Probably can put some statues in there instead of gardens. %. Oh, the jewelers and the weavers have some stuff. That'll be more linen for me. That's our only source of flax, so I guess I could try buying it, but we'll see what Ptah does. Get the rest of our entertainment down as soon as people move out of the way. And people and me are in the way. Oh, it's an antelope. And the conservatory. I need to move this down one. Now I'm just getting silly. Get some gardens down. And we'll get our road for our bandstand and our dentist. Oh, trade more pottery. There's our pavilion. And there's our bandstand. So just the Senate house to go and the entertainment is done. Get the plaza down. And the top plaza down. I don't think I put a place for papyrus. I'm asking for it, but it's never going to come if I don't make room in a storage yard. Yeah, I think I'll feed these guys too. Definitely have a lot of game meat in this game, with 16 of them going. down a bazaar. And might as well give them a juggler. They work hard. These guys don't work that hard. They don't get a juggler. But we'll make them work a little harder. We'll get down 2 more warship wharves. Oh, good stuff. More flax and gems. The tokenomics is working pretty good on this one. Let's just bump our granaries up to full. Nothing sadder than a half-empty granary. So, December report, the army is coming along. Nothing really interesting here, except unemployment is getting through the roof. 17% is nuts. We've met every requirement so far, except kingdom rating and, of course, residences and population. And not much different here in terms of our numbers. We did spend a lot more this year, and we've collected everything except for 2 Devons. There's some tax cheats out there. I think the next thing we need here is some education. Probably put the library down first, because once that 500 papyrus comes, it might not ever be 500 again. Here it comes. So we solved our papyrus problems. There's 500. We'll be able to put down our scribal school right away because it doesn't require papyrus in the bank. Let's get it close to the library. Might as well get our mortuary down now too. And everything this block needs to get to common residences and to let us evolve manors is here, except for the Senate House. That is too pricey for us right now. Let's throw another festival and keep the Ptah train going. And we're a little short on shrines for the gods. Oh, we get a trade money boost. So let's get enough temples and shrines up to cover the 4,500 people. That'll bracket the Senate House. So that's a total of 6. So that takes us up to 4,500, I think. Our housing is starting to pop. Are ready to expand. Just in time, because we've got a lot of unemployment. So let's get the Senate House down and we'll take these up as high as we can. They should go to stately. We're gonna call it the Frisky Falcon. Every Senate House needs a good name, but I've yet to come up with one. Finish some of the decorating here. There, that's a much better design than what we showed up with. That was a pretty lousy block that they gave us to start the game. So we'll get our first manors here. They're evolving up pretty high. Oh yeah, we got a stately. Might need some more aesthetics up top. This is ready to go. So we'll get our second pair. And that takes our unemployment down from 18 to 9 just by getting those houses changed to manors. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more statues up top. Oh, we got another gift from Ptah. Yep, that popped up to stately. And that's the highest our manors will go. They would go to palaces if we had the room and a couple other things. Unemployment is at 12% now, so we're bringing more people into the other places. So let's pop the last pair of manors. %. I can deal with 6%. We'll make it better when we get more navy. And let's start handing out some shields. We'll get another infantry fort down. And we might as well get another archer fort too. And we'll get our last 2 warships down. These guys are working harder. If I need population, I'll give them a juggler and give them a little boost up. But I think we're going to make it. Especially if I take these houses up. Which makes more sense. We'll take these guys up to spacious apartments. We need a little bit of help with decorating. And we're going to need entertainment. A medium senator block gets a full pavilion as well as a juggler booth. And that's just a way to make sure that the culture requirements come up, and because they get dear, they need a courthouse. And it looks like we forgot a house. I don't know if I need it, but the block will look silly if it doesn't have it. And I like to keep these all together. Yeah, I might as well tuck it in. There. This little area is done. Just in time, because we need some more workers. And we'll get a few more of these down. Prosperity's up, but we still need a lot of help with the kingdom rating. We've got 16 common residences, so it's just the population and the kingdom rating to go. Nothing really here, except people don't idolize me as a god anymore. I wonder what I did. Taxes are finally ahead of wages. Just 6 manors, and we're already ahead on the in-out game, and we're making a lot more with our exports and our imports. So economically, we are doing really well. I never gave the first fort shields. So the army's coming along. I'm gonna do it. Oh, we finally get an attack. 5 months. Wow, that's our first attack. It's taken forever. Anyways, I'm gonna give a gift because I got nothing left to do in this mission other than collect kingdom rating, and we haven't even had any requests for anything. So we're gonna start cheesing Ptah a little bit more. I mean Ra, sorry. In hopes that he'll give us some kingdom rating boosts. The festival didn't even go off yet and he's already giving us the boost. So now we just need 20. And we'll soak up some unemployment. Put down some transport wharfs. I have the room for them. I have the wood. I have the money. I have the jobs. And we might get called out by water. You never know. Oh, we finally got a request. Game meat. Gee, I hope we have some game meat around. We got a lot of game meat around. So that'll be a boost for the kingdom rating. And we'll get down our last fort. It's gonna fill up before this one, so let's give them their shields, because it'll be a while before they get more. There was that festival to Ra. We might as well hold another one. Keep the tokenomics going now that Ra's happy. And we'll get down a few more of these. Kind of lost track, but I don't want to get them upset with me. Because we are past 4,500 now, so that'll take us to 6,000, I think. If I'm doing my shrine math right still. We got way too many people, and we're starting to build up unemployment. So there's our festival. So that army's going to be here in 1 month. Oh, and we got some more stuff. Oh, a yard full of jewelry. That's going to help for money for sure. Although we're doing pretty good on it now. Our only problem is we got too many houses. I think those three. Back to 7%, that's manageable. And we'll replace the houses with statues. So the block doesn't look horrible. And here's our battle. And I think we outnumber them. And we're academy trained and we've got shields. We lost one of each. And still too many houses, I think. There, that's 4,529 people. Oh, and that took our last manor up to stately as well. So now it's 6 stately manors and 6% unemployment. Okay. Well, we are definitely all done except for that. Well, they managed to get 2 more in here. They must have been walking. Hey, thank you, Tom. I mean, Rob. That only gave us 5. That's 15 to go. I'm gonna do another gift. Although, I think we did one this year. Yeah, so we only got 5 instead of 10. We'll give a gift next year and get out of the mission. That's probably our one and only fight. We could have started Osiris's blessing train with the festival, but there was no reason to give Osiris anything. Well, I'm idolized as a god again. Osiris's blessings are okay in some situations, but not generally. We're really doing well on taxes now compared to wages, and we've collected all of the taxes, so there's no more tax cheats out there. We got those 2 demons, and the military is coming along pretty good. I thought we were giving shields to the cats. 5 of the 12, and it listed them as not having shields. So this is our map from the sky. We've got the mining area, the agriculture area, the scribe area, the military industrial complex, and the navy. We still don't have entertainment. Should never entertain sailors. They entertain themselves. And we've got 6 forts. It was a pretty fun mission, but hopefully in January it'll be over. I'll cheese that last gift and we'll finish up. Oh, we're getting extorted. Well, go away. Oh, and then we finally got the kingdom boost from giving the game meat out. How much did that give us? 1. They weren't that grateful. Okay, well, that doesn't matter because this is going to give us 10, I think. And we're at 91.
Even in times of great unrest, your family's considerable leadership skills have returned Thinis to its prior glory. Your courageous military has helped the Inyotefs defeat their rivals, a feat that will not soon be forgotten.
So 73 months, just a little over 6 years on hard. Wasn't that hard, just one attack and that failed expedition to help try to save that city. So all of these were pretty easy to meet. I want to thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.